Hello and welcome to the Season 1 of the Kush Kingdom server tour. So this is the world we played on Season 1 and it is in 1.15.2 as you can see. And yeah, so I'm gonna show around some stuff, but I only gonna uh, show in detail, let's say, my stuff that I built because otherwise this video would have 5 hours or so, and I'm in a very low render distance because it's quite laggy. Yeah, so here is the spawn, here is the Nether portal, this is a mine that was made by JJ, and this is about the time I joined the server. 30 December 3rd, I think it was either this day or 1 or 2 days before. And yeah, and I think I joined the server maybe a couple days after it started. So yeah, here at spawn we have some houses here. Some I think this is Mr. Neber house. Let's see if there is a sign here. Yeah, Mr. Nerd uh, house, and here I think is JJ. I think who is this? Yeah, JJs. And yeah, everyone at the start had some kind of house in the spawn, and then we went away and built our own base, I guess. And also here at spawn we have some shops here, like Nina's cake shop that I'm gonna steal everything and not pay. Yeah, we are in the backup of the world, so yeah. And we also expanded the shops here, and then we ended up expanding further in this tunnel and ended up building a lot of shops here. This Witter here is actually a beacon shop that also sells bone blocks and coal, and we had the data pack for the mob heads, and this shop was mining Ace the Dev, and as you can see there is a time here that I actually left the server, and I think after I left the season 1 ended like 1 week later or so, and then I rejoined in season 2. So yeah, you will see that a lot of my stuff have been uh, donated, let's say, or other people have gotten. And this is a slime farm here that I made for free, and as you can see, it has run for quite a while because I made it here at spawn, and a lot of people were here all the time, and this was actually a hole in the ground, but then I ended up covering it. Yeah, this was a big hole here, but I changed it and built this because it didn't need to be more efficient. The chests were already full, so yeah, here is the farm, just a standard slime farm design. I also made this tower here that's actually an iron farm inside, and yeah, it was quite productive because it's at spawn, so it's pretty much infinite iron. Yeah, and this was my first house I built in the server, and then I ended up changing this to a bookstore, and I guess after I left, just uh, got the ownership of the store. Yeah, and yeah, so as you can see, I have built this uh, December 3rd, so I think that was the day I joined. And I had all the enchanted books here for 1 diamond, and also I had the uh, enchanted gear. So down here you can see I had a bunch of villagers. Yeah, right at spawn. So yeah, I was the main leg provider of the server, I guess. And I also had some villagers here because uh, every once in a while the iron farm villagers died and I had to replenish them. I think they died because there was a bug that lightning still strike the villagers here because these here are slabs. At least I think it's this, or I don't know. Maybe it's another bug they just despawn. And this big building here is a sheep farm, as you can guess, and it's also actually very productive because it's at spawn in an area everyone is around all the time. So yeah, we had lots of wool here that's also free. So yeah, slime, iron, and wool free. That's why it was kind of a meme that I broke the server economy. And this is a creeper farm that's um, yeah, you can see here it's just uh, the standard cat design here, and as you can see, I have these magma blocks here because I actually built this underground, and it happens that this was a slime chunk, so the small slimes were spawning and pushing the cats, so I had to put these magma blocks to kill them. And I also made this manual tree farm here. It's just a place so you can get the logs, and the leaves would decay and fall in that chest. And there is also a mob spawner here, a skeleton spawner here, that it was actually made by Pauli Wally, but then I rebuilt this. I finished the decoration because he didn't finish it, and I made this staircase here. I also made this to so people can come here and deposit items they didn't need and other people could get. Yeah, so these ones were my neighbors. I think this was Beef Grub and uh, Bethany, but I'm not sure because I'm not finding any signs here. So yeah, and further here we have Luce that to be honest I haven't seen this person played ever in the server, I guess. Yeah, I also made this cactus farm, and you would think the farm is inside the cactus, but no, there is nothing inside the cactus except the zombie, I guess. And the farm is actually down here, and it was actually all the way up full of cactus, but yeah, I removed it because of lag. Yeah, there is other people's houses here. JJ also built this. What else? Yeah, this is Fun Parts Coral Shop and the Guardian Shop. This concrete shop was made by me, Beats, and Quenster. We I collected most of the sand and they made a concrete uh, maker farm. This here is Rage's building. His farm, I think his animals are inside here. And this is his building here. And Price lived here too, next door. And yeah, uh, there is actually a funny story about the pig if we go here. So yeah, here is Price's hotel, and when she was making this, I was riding my piggy here, and you can see here there is a sign saying RIP piggy, you will be meets the best. Yeah, so what happened is I was riding my pig here, and I was going to fall into water, and Bryce was wearing Frostwalker boots, and she uh, freezed the water, and when I fall, pig died. So yeah, don't let your pigs near Bryce. Yeah, also behind the shop is here. We have Nina's base. That's the most pink place in the server. I helped her build a lot of this, like this castle, and I helped her place these blocks here. Uh, and you can see that they are placed in the correct position to make the patterns, because if you just place them like any way here, it doesn't connect right. So yeah, you have to kind of do stuff like this all the time. So it was quite a lot of work to make this, and I also like these glass walls here. And yeah, she had a lot of villagers here and a bunch of animals here too. Yeah, and I think this is Nina's friend house, Tinkerbell, which I haven't seen her playing the server for a long time. So yeah, and also Fun Parts base was right here at this mountain. Yeah. So now I'm here at the Nether, and in this season we made the portals in the roof. At the beginning they were not, but then I think I built mine here, and then other people start coming here, and then everyone came here because it's easier to not die, I guess, and to make like these ice pathways and so on. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go through here to find the other place. So yeah, here this was that portal at spawn. This is Rage's building, and here is Price's base, and this portal is that one uh, near the sheep farm and the skeleton farm. Yeah, so this ice pathway takes us to a mansion, a woodland mansion that me and Nina have renovated. Yeah, so here is the mansion. We made this fence around the mansion, and I was planning to use these guys but never ended up using. And I switched all the torches for these lanterns, and I put sea lanterns under the carpets here. Yeah, I have this map room. That's a map around the mansion here. Mansion is right here. It was actually quite a lot of work because I had to remove a bunch of terrain here, terraform, and chop a bunch of those dark oak trees. But yeah, it was a fun project. So this is my mega base, I guess, that I actually didn't finish. I was gonna make some tubes coming out of this and then make a circle around this, but yeah, I didn't end up finishing. And this is actually a witch farm down there. There's a witch hut, and they died, and all the items came up here. And I also made this furnace here. And yeah, my idea was to make this uh, as much glass as possible. And I think it so far it was looking good, but yeah, I haven't finished this. And this is a tree farm that I made from a tutorial by you Mango. So you grow two big spruce trees, those 2x2 trees here, and this flying machine pushes the tree here, and some TNT drops and destroy everything here. And yeah, it took a while to build this, but yeah, and this here is a drown farm or trident farm, mostly for tridents. I made this. So yeah, the drown spawn there, and then they try to get to the egg, and you kill them here. And here is the Witter Farm. It's designed, I think, by Ray Works, and I made this farm together with Ace, the dev. And yeah, actually, I made the storage here, and she built most of the farm, and I helped by slabbing or put buttons everywhere here to make the farm spawn more litters. And also here on top of the farm we tried to destroy the bedrock because that increases the rate of the spawns, but yeah, we didn't get to finish this because yeah, it's quite a lot of work to break bedrock. And this here is my gold and gas farm, and I think also magma cubes spawn here. And yeah, these end rods are to prevent the gas from escaping and to prevent Enderman spawns. So yeah, they die for the Wither roses, and the mine carts here collect everything, and then come to this sorting system. And I guess after I left to Rage, got everything here, but yeah, as you can see, there is a lot of guest tiers here. This is the Stronghold Portal, and yeah, I made this uh, room here. I think it looks quite good. Yeah, and the portal to the Nether is there, and let's see how the end looks. So yeah, here in the end I made this Enderman Farm. Yeah, so this is a pretty standard design, just a Endermite here. I think the best part of this farm is that it's really beautiful, made of quartz and glass and carpets. I think it's actually a tradition now in the server that I make the Enderman Farm every season. I also made one in season 2 and in season 3. I also made this ring on top of the pillars here. So let's see, it doesn't have TNT here, but if you put TNT in these dispensers, you can spawn the dragon and just press one button and it destroys all crystals. So yeah, you only have the work to kill the dragon. You don't need to destroy the crystals. I'm pretty sure I made a Witter Farm too in one of these in gateways, but I don't remember where. So I guess we won't see that today. Yeah, here is Wolf's base. Uh, he always goes for the Oriental style, I guess. And yeah, he didn't finish because, as I said, the server kind of ended uh, in the middle of the season, I guess. But yeah, this here is JJ's Base, and yeah, as you can see, he's a very good builder. These houses are very beautiful, and this I think is the prison, right? Yeah. And yeah, he actually built a lot of stuff here. This is actually like a town or a city, something like that, and it's actually pretty close to spawn. There is Rage's building, so spawn is right there. And here I guess is Zudon's house. So here is Beats Zerger and Quenster base. Here is the concrete uh, machine that I told you. So yeah, you put the concrete here and the pistons push here and then TNT drops and collect the concrete. Yeah, and yeah, he has also a lot of stuff here. I think villagers. Here's a sugarcane farm, pumpkins and melons, and I think his villagers are over here. Yeah, bunch of villagers here too. And also he has a big bee farm here. And his house here. And here I think it was another player's house, but he left the server and got incorporated to Beats base. Uh, this is Just Hick and Gary Bear's base, and they made this giant roller coaster here that goes all the way around here, and there is this tunnel here, I guess, or I think it's supposed to be a train or something like that. This here is Fun Parts Guardian Farm. I showed you he had the Guardian shop in the shopping district or the spawn. So yeah, this is how he got all the Guardians. Yeah, quite like this bubble farm. And here is a mushroom island that it was actually supposed to be a mini-game area, and here I have started making a mini-game. It would be a PvP mini-game where one player or a team would spawn here and the other team would start here, and then they would have to go here in the middle where some better weapons and armor would drop. And down here there is a zombie spawner, and when they were here waiting or fighting for the better gear, the zombies would start spawning and coming up here and killing them and all that stuff. And here we would have like a vending machine where you would use the hopping flash of the zombies to buy more uh, stuff, arrows or maybe potions or something like that, but I didn't finish this. And I think it was actually the only mini game that someone at least started making here. Here is Ace's the Death base, and yeah, it's a giant uh, prismarine build in the sky, but yeah, I think she didn't end up finishing all the builds. And right below Ace's base, it's Killer Crooks and Sunray's base. Yeah, uh, some farms here, and of course some illegal slaves here because it's Killer Crook, right? And yeah, pigs and all that stuff. And here we have a Blaze Farm. I believe it was Fun Parts who made this. And as you can see, we had the fire tick off, so every time a blaze shoots, there is this infinite fire, even if it's not Nether hack. And this was kind of the Nether tunnels before we moved to the roof. This here is Short's base. I also haven't seen him on the server since this season. I don't know if he played in season 2, but yeah, it was a good builder, as you can see here. I'm back here at spawn, and you have one chance to guess whose shop is this pink and white shop. Yes, of course it's Nina's. Yeah, we also have this map here at spawn that you can see most of the buildings at spawn. And there is a curiosity here because this river here was actually man-made, and there is a house here, a secret house from a Tangy Buffalo, one of the very first players too of the server that actually haven't seen him since this season. So yeah, and most of these farms here at spawn were also built by Mr. Nerg here that made that tower. He's one of the first players too of the server. Unfortunately, he stopped playing, thinking he stopped in some point at season 2. So yeah guys, I think I showed most of the builds here. Obviously I didn't show everything because there is a lot of stuff here and I didn't want this video to be longer than already is. So yeah, I will leave the download link of this world in the description so you can download and explore yourself. And yeah, I think that's it. So thanks for watching. And yeah, also I'm gonna leave the website of the server there if you wanna play with us. We are currently in the season 3, at least now that I'm recording this. And at some point I will also do a season 2 tour. So look it up. So look forward for that, right? So thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye.